HIV spreads by sexual intercourse, which teenagers at our age shouldn't be having, but if we do have it, we need to wrap it up and think about the age. There's a lot of diseases going on out there. Think about wearing a condom whenever you're in bed with her or him or whoever it is, because if you do have sex, you have that risk of getting some type of disease. Teens can catch HIV and AIDS by having sexual intercourse, and I think you really should think about wrapping it up whenever it comes to sex, even though we're teens and we're not supposed to have it. When we do have it, we need to think ahead of time. It affects you in a weird way because once you get some type of sexual disease, your whole life changes. It's like having a child. But it's like when you get HIV, your life is on the line. It's like fighting cancer. There's no cure for HIV and AIDS because our scientists has not gotten that far into science to figure out the cure. And once you get it, you're basically stuck with it. They could do all types of treatments to slow it down, but you're going to, sooner or later, you're definitely going to wind up having to deal with it yourself. And it wasn't no one else's fault that you had to have sex without a condom but yours.
Well, I believe that HIV is spread through sexual activities. That's what I've heard, though. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know how people are living with HIV. I guess it's because they have treatments and other stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. Well, how it affects teen and parents is, I guess, if a child gets it, then the parent has to deal with, like, the child having to get treatments and everything like that. And if the parent gets it, then it's like an effect on the kid because the parent has to go do all this stuff and spend all this money on trying to get it treated and everything like that. So the message that I would send to somebody that has HIV is you should have made sure that the person that you got it from was, trustworthy. They need to be checked and, tested to see if they have it before you just do it with anybody or, anything like that. You just need to make sure and watch yourself.
If I had HIV or if I knew somebody that had HIV, I would, well, especially me, I wouldn't tell nobody. But, like, the fact that if my friend had HIV, I would still be there for her. I wouldn't treat her different. Not unless, like, she would try to, like, spread it with everybody. But other than that, then, I would still be there for her. If I had HIV and I wanted to get it, like, checked out for it, I would either go to the doctor or the hospital and get tested to see if I actually have HIV. And if I do, I'm hoping there would be a cure for it. But other than that, I would be really disappointed in myself. Yeah. The message I would send to people that would actually have HIV is to actually go and get it cured, or at least get treatments for it, so they wouldn't actually have to go through the embarrassment or having all the rumors spread around.
Well, actually, I know people who have HIV, and I really didn't treat them any differently. They take their meds. You just make sure that you don't come in contact with any blood or anything like that that can transmit the disease.
People's lives by other families. If your family member is affected with HIV, you get hurt because your family's sick. That's hurtful. People are catching HIV because they're not protected. They don't ask about protection, and they don't have the knowledge to know that they need to be protected. I would tell them to go visit a doctor. Really, I would tell them to go visit a doctor. I would go visit a doctor, tell them to see what type of things they can do to either have the infection controlled or to get it cured. There's not a cure now, but hopefully in the future there will be.